Once you do this to a narcissist, they will see that they can't control you and will give up. We're here to discuss the multitude of fears that individuals with narcissistic tendencies harbor. If you're aiming to put an end to their destructive behaviors permanently, consider watching this film. It contains substantial revelations that can significantly impact not just the narcissist, but also their followers. A warm welcome back to my show. It's truly delightful to have you back. If you haven't already, I encourage you to become a regular on my show. Please take a moment to introduce yourself and share a bit about who you are in the comments section below. Ensure you're subscribed to our channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Thank you sincerely. Now let's delve into effective strategies for disrupting a narcissist's life for good. While my guidance may not be universally applicable, it's a good practice to keep your toolbox well equipped. The words you choose and the manner in which you convey them are of utmost importance. Consider the energy you project during interactions with a narcissist. It's a unique force in itself. Maintain composure and project an indifferent attitude when necessary. Regardless of the narcissist's identity, treat the conversation as a business transaction. Sarcasm, disrespect, or cheap shots are strictly off limits. Equally important is avoiding any response to what the narcissist utters. In essence, the narcissist aims to conceal their emotions. Reflect on inconsistencies and avoid futile battles with this individual. When dealing with toxic personalities like narcissists, approach the situation as if you were dealing with a child. Understand that you're contending with an egocentric adult who seeks special treatment and grapples with emotional issues. They're willing to go to great lengths to manipulate, hurt, and achieve their objectives. In the face of their determination and anger, they may resort to anything to retaliate. Being prepared with this knowledge allows you to prioritize your well-being proactively. Narcissists lack a moral compass due to their absence of empathy or conscience. Their actions are driven by a desire to portray themselves as either victims or heroes. Unfortunately, they are seldom held accountable for the negative consequences of their actions. These individuals fabricate stories about the past, manipulating facts to suit their idiosyncratic beliefs. Their propensity to lie involves omitting crucial details, leading others to unquestioningly accept their narrative. No amount of love and kindness extended to a narcissist elicits any emotional response from them. Regardless of your kindness, compassion, and patience, you cannot alter their behavior. Attempts to be more tolerant or understanding only exacerbate the situation, making it counterproductive to invest in such efforts. This approach may not yield positive results. Individuals with narcissistic tendencies often mock sensible, wholesome subjects when discussed. Rather than adhering to conventional wisdom, pursue actions aligned with their genuine desires. To effectively repel them, adopt a counterintuitive strategy. Maintain a serious demeanor and project complete indifference, disinterest, and emotionlessness. Engage in conversation sparingly, favoring concise, direct remarks. To underscore this, let me be clear, not at the moment. I regret to inform you that I cannot assist. It's not feasible. My decision remains unchanged regardless of your arguments. Your words won't sway me. Reiterating a simple no suffices, unalterable once expressed. Pride can be informed. I've addressed your inquiry whenever it seeks information. Finally, embrace the silence. No alternative words will suffice. If this tactic feels unfamiliar, acclimatizing to it may require time and practice. To permanently rid yourself of a narcissist, practice truth-telling with assertive energy. Maintain fairness and honesty in your communication. Subsequently, experience peace. Allow the solitude to become familiar, taking a deep breath after uttering a firm no. Let the discomfort dissipate naturally. After conveying clarity, let the ensuing silence serve its purpose. Stay composed, breathe normally, and assert your independence, grounding your statements in facts. In the realm of business dealings, convey, this solicits no emotional response. Alternatives such as I understand or I'm attentive are viable. I will provide updates in due course. It's a matter I will investigate. I will contemplate it. Alternatively, maintain a relatively flat response. After a concise, thoughtful comment, embrace complete silence. Silence can be a potent tool in dealing with a toxic ego. Familiarize yourself with its nuances and applications. Over time, the impact of silence surpasses the potency of words. Employ these strategies when dealing with a challenging narcissist. In essence, articulate your thoughts clearly. This communicates that attempts to control or manage you are futile. It conveys a preference for non-participation unless absolutely necessary. Autonomy in life is paramount, and your firm stance on this matter won't waver. Should the narcissist entertain the idea of pursuing you, envision the enduring silence that follows your resolute message. While wonderful may not always be the optimal choice, it serves as an alternative. Acceptance of differing opinions is acknowledged without resentment. Running out of words, let the situation unfold naturally. Alternatively, assert your position with a straightforward "no, that won't happen," or a similar assertion. When a narcissist realizes they are unable to exert control over you, they undergo a process of unraveling. This remains the most effective method to remove narcissists from your life. Expressing sentiments and engaging in actions that convey a clear message of "I don't care about your thoughts or feelings" swiftly distances them. Cultivate a life guided by peace. Due to their inherent egotism, interacting with narcissists proves challenging. During the love bombing phase, where they accentuate positive aspects of your character in the initial stages of idealization, they aim to secure your agreement. Once the honeymoon period concludes, their true nature begins to emerge. It's evident that, irrespective of your statements, narcissists consistently respond with immediate disagreement. Frequently, they resort to the simple phrase, "I disagree," countered with a categorical assertion. "You couldn't be more mistaken." Presently, I find myself at a loss for words. Another effective strategy to address their illogical and blatantly false conduct is to request clarification. Maintain a composed and polite demeanor when seeking repetition. Consistent repetition might indicate deception, especially if they've just relayed a completely false statement. Test your comprehension of what was said, and if uncertain, ponder the statement for a moment. While occasional employment of this tactic is acceptable, it should not become a habit. Subsequent to expressing your viewpoint, everyone can settle down. By doing so, you afford them an opportunity to rectify their behavior. Clearly convey that repeated rudeness or dishonesty, exceeding 10 instances, will result in their removal from the scenario. This announcement often prompts resignation from the narcissist due to perceived consequences. Efficient communication involves using concise language, maintaining composure, and avoiding anger, sadness, or unnecessary justifications. Your actions require neither justification nor explanation. Adopt an emotionally detached demeanor consistently. Practice deep breathing to regain composure. If faced with a persistently critical or defensive narcissist, a strategic inquiry like, "Are you okay?" can capture their attention, albeit with an anticipated hostile response. Respond with a simple "all right," signaling the completion of your message without additional elaboration. This approach implies vigilant observation of their actions, reinforcing the conveyed message. It's crucial to recognize that despite their outward cruelty and apparent lack of boundaries, narcissists harbor underlying anxiety. Conversely, individuals lacking self-assurance tend to pry into others' secrets, even when inaccurate. Employing responses like, "That's none of my business," serves as a boundary when unwilling to discuss personal matters or navigate uncomfortable topics. "I think it wasn't appropriate for you to say that." Restore the silence to its previous state. Please help spread the message. Individuals with narcissistic tendencies often employ phrases like "that's interesting," or "I understand why you might be angry" when exhibiting aggression. The decision on how to proceed is entirely yours. Take some time to reflect, or simply state, "Let's talk when you feel better. My beliefs are unrelated to yours. Return the way you came." Alternatively, you might suggest, "Let's call it quits now before things escalate," and then disengage once more. Depart from the scene promptly. This marks the conclusion. The conversation has concluded. It's remarkably straightforward to implement. Consider these suggestions for communicating with a narcissist's friends and family. Narcissists appreciate flying monkeys, small minions, fearful followers, and feeble leaders. If you've experienced their selfishness firsthand, identifying such a person is easy. When a narcissist expresses empathy or care, acknowledge it with a compliment. The decisions I make for my safety and well-being have no bearing on you. Thank you regardless. The silence has settled. I'm currently at a loss for words. You could also add, I prefer not to discuss this with you, to your previous statement. I sincerely appreciate your respect for my privacy. I have nothing to add, and adopting a passive tone is another option. Let's avoid delving into that topic. There's no way around it. Regardless of the chosen words, it's crucial to convey them with respect, honor, and an emotionless, businesslike, clear, and succinct tone. A narcissist quickly assesses your strengths and weaknesses during conversations. Employ similar strategies for both critical and less significant situations to maintain confidence and certainty. I hope this concise summary proves useful. Share your thoughts and plans in the form below. Click the bell icon below the video to subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thank you for your thoughtful consideration.